4 or 5 different stocks that you like, stuff that you probably use every day. If people know they can come to your OnlyFans and learn how to produce a track, they're gonna subscribe. Do this for years. This is long term. Hey, what's going on, y'all? You know, I done let this go by a few weeks or whatever. Wasn't really sure if I was going to talk about it, but here we go. Here we are talking about another celebrity with relationship issues. Tyrese and his wife, Samantha Lee. I don't even know why they call her Samantha Lee, because it's Tyrese Gibson. So I don't know if she ever got her last name changed or whatever, but nevertheless, this one is kind of a weird one because it's been a few years since they've separated. I guess the divorce is just going through right now. It's still going through. I think Tyrese, he didn't want the divorce at first. He was trying to fight it because he wanted to still be with her. And she wouldn't have it. I guess whatever argument they had or whatever, I guess she was trying to punish him or whatever, which that happens a lot. Sometimes people take it too far, trying to punish the person because they know the person really want to be with them. And then they push you too far and then the person don't come back. I get it, trying to make a person know that you're serious about whatever you're serious about. But the only reason why I said she took it too far is because she's been doing interviews talking about they could work it out if they can both agree to this and agree to that. She's talking like she want him back now. First, I was like, maybe she's just saying that because she on TV. But comes to find out, she didn't try to get back with Tyrese. And he told her no because he's moved on. He has another girlfriend. To the public, it looks like they just broke up and Tyrese moved on. But nah, that's not what happened. I don't know if anybody's seen the videos. It was a couple years ago. It might not even been a couple years. I don't know. It was a while ago. I can say that for sure. Could have been a year ago, whatever. And Tyrese was crying on video, talking about he wanted his family back. He wanted to be back with her, give him a chance. I think they was going through counseling or whatever. At the time, that's what made it even worse. But I know he did videos and he was crying and stuff like he wanted to, he wanted his family back. He really wanted her. And it was crazy what came out, how she did it. I'm assuming they got into an argument or they was having issues over the phone. He was away making a movie. And I guess she knew he was coming back or they had words or whatever, but she put she covered the cameras up in their house with face masks so he couldn't see what was going on, and she started moving out. And that could have been the reason why he was on his way back. He's in the middle of shooting a movie. He knew something was wrong. Something went up because he couldn't even see in the house. All the cameras was covered up. So I guess he was trying to rush back home, but by the time he got home, she was already gone and packed her stuff and got up out of there. And he was like, Dad, I thought we was working things out or whatever, which bothers me because these celebrity marriages, when the guy has more money, this is what bothers me. It's usually the marriages only last about 2 or 3 years. 2 tops. A year when we find out another year when we find out they getting divorced, which makes me think it was just a money grab. You really love a person, y'all having issues, especially if it ain't him cheating or nothing like that. It's like, okay, let's try to work it out. Sometimes it's the woman. I ain't gonna lie, because the Jeezy thing, he going through a divorce. He could have been a little bit aggressive. It's hard to say. That was only a couple years. And so these celebrity marriages be lasting a couple years. It be making me think it's just a money grab. I'm gonna be with him long enough and I can try to leave and take some money. And then they at least have a kid. They had a child that was 1. It's like she got a kid out of the deal. I don't know if they was like, let's not act like she's just at fault, because I don't really know who's at fault. Because he could have been a diva. He could have been hard to deal with. But I still think when a person really wants to be with you, y'all can try to work that out. Because he wanted her. He on the internet crying. So, okay, we can get that diva out of you. Because he's been famous for so long. Ain't no telling. He probably hard to deal with. Who knows? But the issue is, he begged and begged and begged, got on the internet, cried. Everybody talked about him, made memes about him, crying on the internet because he wanted this woman back, right? Now he done moved on. And she did an interview. And they asked her, could you ever see you and Tyrese doing a reconciliation, working things out? And I was like, okay. And she was like, yes, and the crazy part, she was making it like she still had the cards in her hand. Like, if he really, really worked on some things and the things that I was missing and I needed, like it was like a ransom letter to me. Like, you want me back, this is what you're going to have to do. And you would think that if she would have did this at the beginning, I think he would have did anything to get her back. But she waited until he moved on, and then she did that. To me, it felt like things didn't go the way she thought it was going to go. Because they have a prenup. Like, what did you... Now, if it's an abusive relationship, whatever, sometimes they can break the prenup, and like if the lady was in danger or whatever. But none of that came out. We don't know. I mean, it could have been beaten on her, but none of that came out. And at this point, I think it would have came out because she's going hard. After she did the video, then Tyrese, he did a video. Now, this is what it gets interesting. He was like, hey, man, she just doing this for clout. She's already came to me and tried to get back with me. I told her, no, I have a woman now, and I'm not breaking up my woman to get back with her. He called her a narcissist. And I'm thinking because she's making everything about her when he's already tried to get back with her. And then she told him no. Then she gets on TV. I mean, she told him no. Then he moves on. Then after he's no longer trying to get back with her, she gets on TV and said, this could work. I would reconciliate if he did this and did that. And he like, this lady's crazy. And he gets to saying that, hey, like if you was really serious, because she said reason why she left him because she had the wrong people in her ear. And if she can do it again, she would do it differently. And he said, okay, if you notice that now, you must still have the wrong people in your ear. Because right now, he said, I'm up to $1 million in lawyer fees. The crazy part is because he has to pay for her lawyers also. And she has 3 lawyers. She's trying to break the prenup. This makes me think this is about money. You already have a prenup. He had to pay for the lawyer number 1. I guess lawyer number 1 wasn't telling you what you needed to hear. You go get lawyer number 2. Lawyer 2 didn't tell you what you wanted to hear, so you get lawyer number 3. Listen, I have no problem with a person being able to defend themselves. She's not a millionaire, so I get it. She has to defend herself. But she left him and knowing they had a prenup, and she's trying her best to get the prenup broke. And she's asking for $20,000 a month for child support is the child 5 now? Because he said she left when the kid was 1. So I'm a little confused about that because I said he was saying for a 5-year-old, you want $20,000 a month. So how long they've been broke up for about 4 years or so? It sounds weird. I'm a little off with the child's age because I thought he said the child is 5 and you want $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. What would a 5-year-old need for $20,000 a month? Like, it's a 5-year-old. Were they trying to get a car or something? But anyway, so I really don't know how long they've been separated, but I know that the child he said he didn't get to spend the birthday, the child was 2. He didn't get to spend the birthday with the child when the child turned 2. So the kid could be about 4 or something like that. Because I know it happened a couple years ago or whatever. But anyway, He said, if you had the wrong people in your corner then, what are you doing now? If you realize you had the wrong people in your corner then, why do you have all these lawyers running up the lawyer fees, knowing that he has to pay for it? I wouldn't be surprised if she got a fourth lawyer. It's like it's like she's trying to punish him. After they had that conversation, she wanted to come back and he said no. All of a sudden, let me get more lawyers and more lawyers. Knowing that she's probably not going to beat the prenup, this is just to drain him. This is just to hurt him. Because she knows he had to pay for it. I wouldn't be surprised if she got a fourth lawyer. This is why I think the judges should say, hey, if one person has a substantially amount of money, more than the other person, you have to pay for their lawyer. Allow them to get good representation. Okay, I'm cool with that. But there should be a cap. You shouldn't be able to get 2 lawyers and 3 lawyers. This ain't no murder case. You shouldn't have to be able to keep on stacking up the money, because when it all comes down to let's just say the judge say, yes, you can get to $20,000 a month for child support. Like it's over $1 million in lawyer fees, and the case ain't even over yet, and we got a prenup. What's all this for? Like, is this so you can get as much as you can get for child support, or she's trying to break the prenup. Long story short, we ain't gonna even go into that. So he's explaining that she's trying to break the prenup. He said he thinks she just want to be famous, and she's doing interviews and all that, like she was the victim or something. You left a man who didn't want to leave. If you was the victim, you had this man where you wanted him. He would have did anything to try to keep you. So it's all this nonsense is crazy. And the crazy thing about it, because he was saying like, hey, you don't really need the money. He said you make $160,000 on your own a year. And so, I had to go into the comments. It was people saying, that ain't no money. It's $160,000. She gonna need more than that. Listen, $150,000 to $200,000 a year, that's some good money. Not compared to a millionaire, but that you can live a good life on $160,000 a year. And people were saying, she need more. She need more. She need to do more. You don't base it off of your ex-husband or your boyfriend or whoever. Oh, if he's living a good life, she should better live a good life. This is why if guys are millionaires, because it's getting out of hand, it's just becoming a financial, come up. I wouldn't get married if I was a millionaire. I'd tell her, we can be together. I'd take care of you. I set up a trust fund for you. If we ever break up, I'm going to make sure you're taken care of. I love you. We can even set you up some businesses. I'll pay for you, get your business started, whatever. Whatever you want, hair salon, what you want, a car lot, whatever. I would take care of my woman and make sure she's good. So if we break up, she still got something. But there's no way I would marry her so she can try to take half. There's no way. Because these millionaires are targets. People date you, have a baby by you. Within the second year, they breaking up with you. Oh, it was terrible. He made me do this. It did this. No, you did whatever you had to do because he was the millionaire and you wanted to make him happy. Now, all of a sudden, y'all broke up. He was the terriblest thing in the world, which Tyrese's wife didn't say that. She didn't say terrible things about him. I still don't know why she divorced him. Well, why she left him, and here they're going through a divorce and she's trying to get him back. I think she's more jealous right now. I don't even think she wants him back. She's more jealous that he's moved on. Or maybe she didn't think it was going to go the way she thought. Somebody probably told her, you can break that prenup, whatever. And it ain't working how she thought it was going to work. And she's like, man, I need to get back into that life. Because $160,000 a year, and I think Tyrese is worth some like $40 million or some crazy. He's worth some crazy stuff. He's worth crazy millions. It's different lifestyle, a way different lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's just regretting it. And she wants him back. Now she's doing interviews and stuff. People was like, why he don't doing interviews about it? Like, she done did several interviews about it. It's like people only see one side when it's a woman. Like, the woman is just automatically the victim. There are no victims here. Neither one of them said they was hitting each other or nothing. There are no victims here. She left and he begged to get her back. She said no. Now he moved on. Now she wants him back. It's over, right? it's just over. It's like with the Tyrese thing. I listen. I don't know if I should feel bad for any of them because I really don't know for real, why they broke up. It's some he say, she say. All I know is she blamed it on people she was around. And now she's trying to drain his bank account up to $1 million in lawyer fees. She got a third lawyer. They have a prenup. And I think he wants joint custody. And of course, she's fighting it. Why? Because when you have joint custody, sometimes you can get money still. But most of the time, you can't sue the person for child support if you had joint custody. So this is why women mostly fight that. Because if they really want best for the kid and the father is a millionaire and the father's always been there or whatever, you wouldn't fight the joint custody. Like Jeezy's wife is fighting joint custody. Like, why would you do that when a man wants to be there? It's because you're trying to get the money. But I want y'all to leave y'all comments what y'all think. Y'all think which one of them might be wrong, which one of them might be right. I'm glad Tyrese actually got on the net and said something because I don't really like personal business on the net and people talking about it. But she's doing interviews and everything. She's making it look like she's trying to work things out and he's not. It's just a lapse because once we start seeing it, it's already been a year or two or whatever. And then making it look like he just got mad and left. And or she just got mad and left. But it really ain't because there's so much going behind closed doors. By the time we see it, ain't no telling what didn't happen. So I wish the both of them luck. At the same time, brother, I am so happy he has a prenup because it seems like she's trying to get him. Which most of the time when millionaires break up, people, they try to take everything you got. It's probably why Will Smith ain't left. He's been disrespected left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. And he's like, oh, this is my baby. I'll I remember they did an interview talking about bad marriage for life. No, my brother. Will. Anyway. Hope y'all got some good information out of this or whatever. But I eat knowledge for breakfast. I'm out.